Dubai is the city of all things great. From food to sights and infrastructure, Dubai is 10 years ahead of every other city in the world. What was once only a desert managed to establish itself as one of the world's most modern cities, featuring tall skyscrapers, a Martian city, and jungle malls. There really is no place quite like Dubai when it comes to architecture. Every year new projects are unveiled and the world is left stunned with the rate at which Dubai is reaching new heights, literally. The city is home to the world's most famous skyscrapers, including the Burj Khalifa and the Burj Al Arab. And by 2030, the Dubai skyline is expected to light up even more brightly with the addition of a huge number of new skyscrapers built on the principles of sustainability using only the highest quality technologies. But what exactly will Dubai look like in terms of architecture by 2030? Let's find out. Before we continue, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. With the kind of entertainment and financial opportunities this small city offers, it's no wonder why Dubai is one of the most popular destinations in the whole world. But with that said, the city is also built in the smartest ways possible. For maximum utilization of the city's land, Dubai features endless skyscrapers that serve as offices, residential areas, malls, and restaurants. After all, having the largest population in all of UAE calls for some strategic city development, doesn't it? And skyscrapers aren't just a symbol of representation for the city, but they are also extremely important for its economy. Huge skyscrapers like the Burj Khalifa are constructed as an attraction for the whole world to come visit Dubai and invest in the city, ultimately boosting its economy. So you see, skyscrapers have an extremely important role to play in Dubai. They're not just tourist attractions. 3D printed skyscrapers. As Dubai expands, the growing population in the city could have easily outgrown its land if it wasn't for skyscrapers. These tall buildings are a huge way to generate the most money out of a piece of land and utilize it to its full potential by building as many floors as possible. But for 2030, Dubai seems to have a different vision. With climate change affecting the entire world in so many ways, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Prime Minister of UAE and the ruler of Dubai, has recently launched the Dubai 3D printing strategy. This strategy aims to use the currently trending 3D printing technique to construct entire skyscrapers in the future. Through this, Al Maktoum wants Dubai to become the hub of 3D printing technology by the year 2030. With the recent decline in Dubai's real estate industry, Al Maktoum hopes to boost the city's economy by using sustainable methods of 3D printing on such a grand scale. Dubai's future 3D printed skyscrapers are predicted to add immense value and generate billions of dollars for the emirate. The time taken for the construction of skyscrapers through 3D printing all of the components instead of manually building them will also cut down time by 10%. If you're still confused as to how Dubai will make use of 3D printing in the construction industry, let us tell you. The use of the 3D printing technology in Dubai's construction sector is expected to increase through lighting products, construction joints, and other equipment needed to build and sustain skyscrapers. This is expected to cut down construction cost by 50 to 70%, labor cost by 50 to 80%, as well as the waste produced during construction operations by 60%. Which of course means that the city will head towards development in a more sustainable and economically sound manner. Flower Tower. It seems like Dubai is going all out while protecting the environment, and the Flower Tower is a testament to that. One of Dubai's prospective mega projects for 2030 includes a skyscraper unlike any other that has ever been built before. The idea was first proposed by a French architect who wanted to combine Dubai's signature style of skyscrapers with something a little more environment-friendly. Inspired by a similar kind of building that already exists in France, but with 8 floors, the Dubai Flower Tower is expected to reach an unbelievable height, like all other buildings in the city. The idea behind this tower is that it's supposed to be entirely covered in plant pots. Now, of course, considering Dubai's climate, this might not be the best idea. But some Dubai developers are already working on installation of climate-controlled boulevards to ensure that the temperature in boulevards always remain below 30 degrees, promoting plant growth. At the same time, the Dubai government is also pushing for about 25% of the city's future projects to be more environment conscious, which means that by 2030, Dubai might very well be one of the very few eco-friendly cities in the world. Rotating Tower. Another incredible future project in Dubai is the Rotating Tower, which is set to be the first skyscraper of its kind. The tower is going to be named the Dynamic Tower and has been in the works since the early days of the city's development. However, because of logistical issues, Dubai shelved the idea in its initial days. A similar project was then constructed in London, prompting Dubai to go ahead with the Dynamic Tower once again. But of course, in contrast to the Rotating Tower in London, the one in Dubai is expected to reach unbelievable heights, over 80 stories to be exact. And the tower will also complete a full 180-degree rotation every 90 minutes. Fascinating, isn't it? The Dynamic Tower is expected to start its construction in 2020 and will hopefully be open to the public sometime in 2030. Not just that, but Dubai is also set to surpass the London Eye in 2030 by building the world's highest Ferris wheel. I mean, if there's one place with a great view from above, it's Dubai. So, building a Ferris wheel that's tall enough for everyone to see the entire city from only makes sense. The Ain Dubai, or the Eye of Dubai, will be at a height of about 250 meters, in a position where visitors will be able to take in some of the city's tallest skyscrapers, including the Burj Al Arab and the Burj Khalifa, from an angle that no one has ever seen before. The Ain will also feature luxury pods, with air conditioning and fitted LED screens that will feature information about the emirate. If that's not luxurious, we don't know what is. That's a wrap for all the upcoming skyscrapers and architectural projects that Dubai is set to unveil in 2030. But it's very likely that there is much more in store when it comes to the city's development. What kind of buildings would you like to see in Dubai in the future? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.